Next one. Would you be okay with your friend doing business with your enemy?
You asking me?
Yeah.
One of the clearest takeaways from Dave East's actions is his unwavering respect for personal relationships, particularly with those he considers family or long-term collaborators.
I can't go to the Max B party because you're my friend. Yeah.
Why?
Because you're my friend. Yeah. Talk about it.
This respect became evident when he chose to skip Max B's welcome home party initially. Many observers might have seen attending as a chance for visibility or networking, but for Dave, loyalty and honoring his bond with Jim Jones were far more important. This wasn't just about avoiding conflict.
I heard some shit about you. I heard some shit about you on the internet.
About me too, man.
I heard you got kicked. What they say?
I got that horsepower, baby. That's the name of bigger valve. I use it myself.
Yeah, they did. He said you was there. He said you was out. I didn't even remember. This is crazy. That's what they told me. He said he was out. The internet kicked you off.
I can't rap about it no more.
But people don't know.
It was about upholding principles and showing that personal ties matter more than public perception. Dave's decision reflects a level of maturity often missing in the music industry, where social media reactions can pressure artists into making impulsive decisions. By prioritizing his relationship with Jim, he demonstrated that relationships built over time, especially those involving trust, history, and shared experiences.
You see both of us had different opinions, and I think it's dope that because I always feel like two things can be true at the same time.
Right.
Right? You felt one way, I felt another way.
Right.
You went to the party, but you had already had a conversation. Talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like I never was around Max, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we had our own relationship through who we know or whatever. And me being around Jim as long as I've been around Jim, and Jim being around my moms and my kids, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
deserve protection and consideration. This choice shows that he understands the nuanced dynamics of loyalty, where actions are guided by integrity rather than performative appearances. It also highlights a rare balance in the industry, navigating professional obligations while maintaining personal ethics. Rather than jumping to make a public statement or to chase trending narratives,
I gotta holler at Capo, like, yo, bro, how you feel about that? Because I got invited. Directly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna definitely have that convo with bro before I just pop up and he gotta hear about it. That's just me.
No, it's definitely honoring that, bro. And I think, like I was saying, like me and Fad was talking earlier, as individual men,
Dave East let his actions speak, illustrating that respect is demonstrated through intentional decisions. In essence, his behavior signals a deeper understanding that relationships, especially long-standing ones like his with Jim Jones, cannot be compromised for temporary gain or superficial recognition. This respect for relationships isn't passive, it's active, intentional, and thoughtful.
We don't always have to have the same opinion, but right? I felt like because the relationship I didn't build with Cap over the last 5 or 6 years, that I just felt like it wasn't in me to go stand next to anybody he had an issue with or whatever, because the relationship is strong and it's past.
Which positions Dave as someone who truly values the people around him over the fleeting approval of the internet or the hype of a single event. Another vital aspect of Dave East's approach is his commitment to clear, upfront communication. Before attending Max B's dinner, he didn't simply show up. He made the deliberate choice to give Jim Jones a heads up about his plans. This might seem like a small gesture, but in the context of the complex interpersonal dynamics of the rap scene, it's a significant act of grown man communication. By doing this,
man, this whole situation looking wild right now. This got to be either the smartest podcast rollout ever, or somebody working at the Let's Rap About It podcast is packing their desk tonight. There ain't no way this wasn't planned out, because the timing is just too crazy. Last week, after Mino refused to pull up to Max B's welcome home party out of respect for his bond with Jim Jones, the internet started buzzing heavy. But then the next day, Dave East popped up at Max's dinner like it was nothing, smiling and chilling like the room wasn't filled with tension. That alone had the streets talking loud. Some folks jumped online saying Dave East was moving disloyal, while others...
Dave avoided unnecessary surprises, misunderstandings, or feelings of betrayal, which are often amplified in public and social media discourse. This kind of transparency underscores the importance of acknowledging the feelings and expectations of those closest to you before taking an action that might be perceived as controversial. It also reflects emotional intelligence, understanding that communication is not just about words, but about timing, respect, and context. In giving Jim a heads up.
Keep in mind that I'm what I'm doing is for my era of music. You heard? It's a blessing that I'm still here and I'm still being able to be appreciated by the youth and the younger generation coming up. That's a super blessing right there. But when it comes to the people of my era, I want smoke. You dig? Whether they're active or inactive, I'm telling them, I want smoke. You heard? Don't care about no legendary status, none of that type of shit. None of that shit works on the street, bro. I want smoke in the booth. You heard? Who want that? Let's talk about that right now. Who want to meet me in the booth? You heard? You ain't even gotta come to the same studio. Let's be in the same building. You take A room, I take the B room. You heard? Just to make everybody feel comfortable. But I want smoke in the booth.
Dave demonstrated that he recognizes the value of trust in long-term relationships where failing to communicate could create unnecessary tension or misunderstandings. This approach also sets a standard for professionalism and maturity, proving that one can navigate tricky social situations without sacrificing integrity. Importantly, his choice to communicate demonstrates that he is not trying to manipulate perceptions or play sides. Instead, he prioritizes honesty and clarity, ensuring that everyone involved is aware of his intentions. In a culture where gossip spreads rapidly and reputations are fragile, taking the time to communicate openly is a deliberate and impactful act, reinforcing that respect and trust are central to any meaningful relationship. A third point that stands out is Dave East's deliberate decision to maintain a neutral stance between two conflicting parties. Positioned between Jim Jones and Max B, he made it clear that he is on good terms with both and refuses to take sides. This choice is not passive. It requires courage, clarity, and a strong sense of self, especially in an industry where alliances can shift rapidly and public opinion often forces people into choosing camps. By refusing to pick sides, Dave is actively preventing old drama from reigniting, demonstrating emotional maturity and foresight. He recognizes that his presence at social gatherings does not have to be a statement of allegiance to one side over another. Instead, he can honor relationships on both sides, showing that loyalty to one person does not require disloyalty to someone else. This stance also sends a powerful message about how to handle conflict in a professional and personal context. Neutrality, when combined with respect and honesty.
At the Jets game.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Now, Mano, you were there, and people were believing people that y'all went together.
Right. Absolutely not. I didn't even see him. People got to understand it's an 80,000 stadium.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why it was such a big deal is because you have
because
let's rap about it with Jim Jones.
Right. Understand that I got a relationship with him. So my whole thing is this: I really understand that I don't come from the same world a lot of people come from. If I got a relationship with you that extends past professionalism and it's personal, I'm at your home and I know your parents, right? I just don't feel right if you at odds with somebody else, right? Knowing that we got a personal relationship, going out my way to go congregate or party with them, right? Now, that's a choice. Seeing them somewhere else is not, right? Because two things can be true at the same time. I can respect my relationship that I got with you, but at the same time, it don't mean no disrespect to somebody else. It means that I'm just clear on where I stand.
So would you have taken a picture if y'all did run into each other?
I mean, I can't say that, right? Because the truth of the matter is it didn't happen. Right. That man just gave back 75 years. So that should be the narrative, not a made up narrative about a football game. And Method
Man was there too, by the way. He's the photographer.
He was the cameraman.
Crazy.
And my choice in my relationship, see, this is what I'm saying. If my relationship with you is more than professional, then I'm gonna respect my relationship. That's just
Dave East demonstrates that one can respect the past without letting it dictate the present. He navigates tension with clarity and integrity, showing that reconciliation and neutrality are possible even in polarized environments. His approach is a reminder that personal growth, respect, and authenticity can coexist with navigating complex social dynamics. In short, Dave East proves that staying true to yourself while respecting others is a powerful way to move beyond old conflicts.